Hello again, I'm Milton and welcome to the Little Milto channel. So why am I going to take this to bits and pieces and have a look at the hammers inside? Well, the microphone's across here. Well, the other night when I was outside doing something, which I'll show you a reenactment of it in a while, listen to this. When you lift it up, it goes away. When you hold it like this, it goes away. So it makes a funny thudding sound. Now, maybe they all do this, I don't know. But I don't remember it making that sound when I first got it. And I always was suspect of this because when it came with damage on the top up here when I actually first reviewed this. Of course, model number is Milwaukee M18 FID 2 fuel, known as Gen 3 impact driver. So anyway, I guess we better get stuck in about it. Let's get the belt clip gone first of all, because we don't need that on it. That's just got to get in the way. Yeah, I know it's a bit long, this one, but I know it's the right size. Oh, that's tight. This was on it when it came, actually. Yeah. Oh, brilliant step. Wow. Wow, that is tight. Not that tight. Yeah, that was tight, that. That was very unusual why that should be so tight. In fact, I noticed it's got a lot of blue stuff on there, and when I took the other bit off, the bit for holding the your bit holder on this side, it had a lot on it. Normally when you get these things off Milwaukee, they're not usually attached, but these ones were attached. Something weird going on here. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the footage that I did last night. So what did I do last night? This concrete bolt in here is seized up, and I tried it in first, then I tried it in second, and I tried it in third. And after that, that's when it started making a weird noise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the microphone away and turn it around the other way, and then I'll do it in first, second, then third, and I'll just show you what I did. And of course, now that I've redone it again, it's not actually making the noise. Strange, something's not right. Anyway, that's all I did. And actually I made that video today. I reenacted it again, that's what I did. But I did it for a bit longer. But you can see why I didn't do it for long, because of the noise. So anyway, we need a T10 for this one to take it to bits and pieces. So we'll get stuck in about it now. Oh, and I also took the chuck to bits and pieces earlier for a reason. It's one of these. You either do it in something like 30 seconds or it takes you 5 minutes. I thought it's the same with putting it back together. It's either going to take you like 30 seconds or it's going to take you 5 minutes. It just depends. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. So anyway, we'll start off with the bottom. We'll remove the battery to start with because we don't need that. And I'll just quickly take it to bits, and when I start separating it, I'll bring you in for a closer look at it. Okay, let's get stuck in about it. Oh, obviously, they'll have to be kept separate. Wow. Nice and long. Ah, wait a minute. I'll take these ones at the back up to bits first. Oh, I'll tell you what I have noticed. You know, they're different sizes, and that is the back on this Milwaukee fuel impact driver. This bit here, it's hollow. I'd imagine that's probably where the back bearing is inside it, because the fan, there's a disc on it that actually spins round in the inside. I've actually been looking at that. Okay, see, now this comes loose, see, like so, but it's still attached. So that means, therefore, the fan inside is actually attached via something through here, which it could be a little bush, but I would imagine probably it's a little ball bearing, inside there. Anyway, carry on, taking it to bits. And I will show you the cullet, the chuck in bits and pieces. I think I need a new battery for this. The battery's going in it. Come on. So that's it. Yeah, last one up top. Okay, and see, we're back to this one now, because I've done my review on the MILWAUKEE up there hybrid. Okay, while I bring you in, I'll just do it now, I'll just separate it. Okay then, I'll bring you in now for a closer look when I find my thing. Okay then, let's get this thing apart. Right, this bit here just lifted off, no problem at all. I'll leave it aside. Well, get a quick look inside it first of all. Nothing really to see in there. I don't really know what the writing is on the white label. And as we can see here, we've got little rubber mount things here. Yeah, nothing really spectacular inside there. Okay, at this junction point, this is where you take your phone and you take a photograph of it, so you know how it all goes together. And if you look carefully here, this is the brain box, which is actually in the handle this time, a bit different. Can't see very much. Of course, this is the trigger, this is our forward and reverse up here, and here's the motor. The chances are I can probably pull this whole unit out, I would imagine. Anyway. I shouldn't really be doing this, so I'm just going to leave it. No, I'm not. I'm going to take it out. Oh God, the springs are strong! Wow! As you can see here, there's part of the motor assembly inside there. And nothing else really to see, and there's the fan. And as I said, if you look carefully on there, you can see what I was getting at. Inside there must be a bearing inside there. So chances are this section here is in two halves, and when they put the rubber moulding over the top of it, that's how they sealed it in place. Probably, or it could just be a simple case, you just flick it up and play it away inside and take it out, but well, we're not going to do that. And once we get this thing out of here, we'll have a quick look at the back edge of the motor. Oh, but just left straight out, of course, now, because the drive's gone. So, as we can see here, we've got the light just right on it. Can I light right on it? Yeah, I can. And there's the copper windings there. This must be part of the board that switches these things here on and off. Yeah, because there's the wire connections in there for it. And this is the other side of it here. As I said, we won't play about with it because it's something we're not supposed to play about with. Anyway, so now we've got this apart, we can get rid of this and concentrate on this thing here. Well, we can see a bearing there. That feels semi alright, I suppose. Now, getting this thing off is going to be fun. So, what's next then? Well, if we shine it to the light, we can see there's a bit here which is cut out, and the plastic seems to marry up with that. There's no other markings to say really which direction it goes. So this obviously is up, and of course this obviously is part of which attaches the screw comes through the clamshell and connects into this. So fine, now we need something to take this apart. Now pray that this works, otherwise we've got problems. Oh, and it has straight away. Won't get rid of them. Okay then, we're still on camera yet. Clean left off. Wait a minute, is that another bearing race? Oh yeah, it is. Oh wow. They've got another bearing race inside there. Can you see it just inside there? See it? There's my hands in the way. Sorry! Just inside there they've got another bearing. And they've got another one here as well. That one's not coming out. Okay then, this seems a bit weird. Wow, what's going on? Of course, yeah. Okay, let's get it all out. Now, this is certainly different. We'll leave this there just now. And we'll bring this into play. We'll get rid of this, we don't need these here. Well, now this is certainly different. I'll have to clean this up. Yeah, we can see this on camera. Let's lift this off. Now this is different. Very different. I'll just get some, let's get a cloth and I'll get this cleaned up. Okay? Got in here. I'm just going to leave it running just now. No, I'll switch it off and I'll clean it up. Okay then. I've cleaned this up now. And we can see it better. I'll angle this light a bit, don't you? Yeah, we can. All I've done is I've got it sat on the plastic back actually at the moment. And as we see here, when I rotate it round, you can actually see the light on it better. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm actually trying to look through the camera lens on this, so it actually comes out. As you can see, we've got something completely different that we've never seen before on the hammers and the anvil. We've got them shaped like so. Now, why have they done this? I must admit, your impact points are a lot bigger when this thing's actually going round and it's slipping off. Because I'll show you how it would work, say, in reverse. Reverse. The opposite way about. And of course, if you look there on the camera lens, does it come through on the camera lens? You can see some of the wear on this. Now hang on a minute, I've only just gotten this. I actually haven't had this for very long. And yet the amount of wear we've got on here. Now how these things actually work is, when they're going round at basically full speed, they have a double hit in them. Can I keep my finger out of the way on this? Wow, we'll try this side. When they're going round, they hit, bang, then they bounce up. Well, this bit here actually goes down inside because there's the spring. And I've tested the spring on this, and the spring is actually quite hard. It's very strong. It's like the Bosch, the one I took to bits on the Bosch. It had a really tight spring on it as well. So when they hit, they bounce, and then they move up a bit, and they bounce again, and then they spin round completely. Then the other side comes into play, and it hits and bounces up and goes over the top. I'm trying to figure out whether or not this might have a cam lever on it. It's not, it can't have a cam lever because the pin in the middle is fixed. So it can't be that. But that is very strange. And it matches perfectly. But again here, if this is coming out on camera, the amount of wear, and I'm trying to look at it through the camera to actually see it, you can actually see that there is a lot of wear on this here. And as I said, I haven't had this very long for the amount of wear. I think this impact is actually second hand, especially because the fact was it had damage on top, and it clearly stated on the thing, new. This isn't a new impact, because I mean the wear on there, I mean it was well greased, so how come I've got as much wear on this bit here? Is it coming on? It's hard to say whether it's coming up on the camera, but it's there. Ah, no. Now, looking inside this, and keep the shadow out of it, there is no bearing down inside here, none whatsoever. This is just a bush. And how it gets this lubrication, I'm just trying to run about a bit so we can see inside it. Looking through the camera lens again, it's hard. The reason why I'm just cleaning out all the old grease, because I don't know how old this actually is now. Now, if we take this bit here, and if you look here, we see a tiny hole which goes through. obviously when some of the melty grease goes down into here, there's a hole through here, so a certain amount of grease has got to come through this hole onto here, and this is how it's going to get its lubrication on this piece here. That's how it's going to get its lubrication onto there, which I suppose is quite clever and straightforward, nothing fancy there. Now if you look here, this is our chuck assembly, or call it whatever you want to call it. There's the barking spring there that sits inside there. This bit here sits in there. I'll just turn this around just now, kind of like so. Let's make sure I get it on the camera. Actually, I haven't checked this thing for wear. I'll have a look at the wear on this in a minute. Now this retaining spring here, which is magnetic, is the bit that sits in here and holds the ball bearing in, and here's the ball bearing here. Now the guys at VCG Construction had a problem. They said that the Daredevil bits, which are the Bosch, we call them self-feed bits, were pulling through. Well, the only thing I can think of is Milwaukee increased the diameter here. The original, which is on the Milwaukee Surge, is 3.44. This is 3.99. So if they increase the diameter inside here to here, this ball bearing here could be too small for inside there, and this is how they're actually pulling it past. It's all in a theory. I mean, I can't prove it, not without taking the Milwaukee Surge to bits and pieces, that one. So yeah, I suppose I could do that actually. Anyway, let's have a look at the wear on this, because that's something we haven't looked at. Alright, this thing will get to work out into the light. I'm going to look through the camera for this. There is wear on here, but it's not too bad, I must admit. Any on the actual anvil facing? No, actually, there isn't really that much on here, to be honest. It's hard. I know the way the light is, I've got to hold it to the light, and I've got to look through this camera lens, and it's only tiny to actually see it. It's only got two little score lines there, and a bit there and there. And as I said, this has it on here as well. Wear quite a bit on there. Strange. Okay, what does it weigh? 256.1. 256.1. Okay then. Okay, just spin this round. Check it. That's 43 mil 0.92. 43.92. 43.92. 3.92. Wrong. 2. Okay. Now the ball bearing is 3.95. That's what that is. Okay, so what are actually measurements? Bearing in mind, if you've been following my channel, I took the Hitachi triple action to bits, I took the Bosch hybrid up here, and I took my little DeWalt to little bits and pieces as well, and I weighed and measured them. So first up was the Hitachi, which was 238.1 grams. The Bosch was 223.7 grams. The DeWalt was 233.0 grams. The Milwaukee came in at 256.1. So it's definitely got a bigger hammer in there. Right. Diameter. The Bosch circumference was 39.7. The DeWalt was 44.14. The Hitachi was 44.0. But the Milwaukee was only 43.92. So it's actually got a smaller diameter. Now we're going to want to have a go and have a look at something. I was just checking to see how much room there was actually inside there. You see, this metal here on the side, this bit, I'll show you. This bit here is actually deceptive. This is actually thicker material than what it is here. This is dead thin. And why it is, they've got a small gap round about it, and of course heat expansion for this inside, they would need that. So That's why, and it is actually quite a tight fit in there. You can actually, if you wobble it about, bang it off the sides. That doesn't explain what's making the noise actually as it's going round. I can't figure that out. Now for the spring, now that the grease is off it, I can move it now. It's not as hard as what I thought, but it's still harder than some of the others. I don't think it's as hard as the Bosch. It's hard to see without taking the Bosch to bits and pieces again and trying it out. Now, I might as well just get stuck in about this and get it all greased up, because that's going to be the alternative to this. And I bet you the grease gun starts playing up like it did the last thing, because it hasn't been used in ages, and it is. Okay then. Now, this is kind of the tricky bit. This ring only goes on one way. I'm just putting a bit extra grease into it. It doesn't really need it, there's plenty there. But as it gets hot, it'll melt, you see. Well, that's now that grease has finally decided to seize up on us again and not bother coming out. Which is the usual case. Remember, don't overcake these with grease. They don't need loads of it inside. Now let's have a look at this. There's this one position away, and it's almost in. Let's get it right into place. When it decides to pop in. What this? I'll apply it on the wrong way around. Yeah, I think I have actually. Typical. I'll take it back out again. Now, after playing about with it, the collet ring, the other side, the ring inside there, goes in there like so. It only goes in a certain way. This piece here, you put the cutout section, which is up on here, into place like so. You push it into place firmly like that, and the whole thing now it locks into place. So now we're just ready for reassembly. But I think I better clean some of this grease off my hands first of all. Now let's see if I can reassemble this without making a total and not a dick of it. This piece here goes in here like so. We know it goes in here like this. And it turns around slightly. And why is it not going? It goes in there like so. No, why is it not going in? Still try to do this looking through the camera lens, it ain't working. Yeah. Let's check, we're on the right orientation. No, we're slightly out. Okay, we'll try that now, it should go now. Yeah, it did, it was my fault, wrong orientation. So next on the list, we have to put the clamshell on. Notice I'm putting the motor in later. This could be a disaster because I didn't take it to bits this way, but I'm going to try it anyway. Now this housing should just clip together like so, which it does. Yeah, cool. Now, we'll just put in a couple of screws, I think, on this one now. Change of plan, I'm going to stick this piece in now, because it's going to be a real swine to put in, I just know it is. Because you're going to have to get the teeth lined up inside to make sure that you've got it right. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a hard job. The teeth will have to marry with the planets inside, otherwise it won't go. This might have been a bad idea. This could be an off the camera job. Oh no, it's went. We're in. It's went together. It's clipped. Perfect. Okay, let's get the screws in. Take it one back. Oh, I need a new battery for this. New battery. Okay. Now we know that all the screws up here are all roughly the same size anyway, except the two bottom ones, they're a different size. I'll quickly get this thing put back together again. I was going to say some screw missing. No, it's there. They're the back ones, these are the long ones for the bottom. Done. Wow, that goes down a long way. Now we'll just do these back ones. And let's see, we're still recording? Yeah, we are. Not done. Another reason why I like using this, when you let go of the trigger, the light switches off. Whoops. Pop you in. Pop you in. Done. Okay then, is it going to spin round though when we put the battery in, when I find it? There it is. Or is it going to make a hell of a noise? Try that in first speed, that seems to be the noisiest speed. It's still there, but it's not as bad. So we've had some success. Now we build the collet. Now the collet, I'm going to do this off camera for a reason. These things either take a minute or they end up taking 20 minutes. It's one of these, you can never tell how they're going to go. So we'll quickly get that built. That 3.47 is actually the measurement of the ball bearing out of the Milwaukee Surge. The one that came out with the Gen 3 impact is 3.95. So the Gen 3 has a bigger one than what the Milwaukee Surge has. So what does that prove? That the Milwaukee Gen 3 has got a bigger ball bearing in it? Well, really and truly, it still could be the wrong size by a small amount. But I don't know. Is there a problem issue here or not? Because really and truly, I haven't heard any more about it, so I don't know. And so far, I haven't had any problems. And you haven't had it very long. So really, all we've really proven here is that the Milwaukee Gen 3 has a bigger bearing in it to hold the bits in place. But really and truly, there could be a problem, and if there is a problem, that might be what it is. It might just want to be increased a little bit in size, which would actually eradicate it for being pulled out. But as I haven't really heard any more about it, I can't really say. And believe you me, putting that little spring clip back in there again, what a part that was. I did it off camera because I'm not joking. You could be there for ages doing take after take after take, and yet they go on so easy. Once you get them at the right spot, they just go on, no problem at all. Anyway, back to this. The noise itself doesn't really happen when you're going down and it's under load anyway, so there isn't really a problem there. It was just something I noticed last night that I didn't notice when I first got it. Am I bothered about it being second hand? It's a bit annoying, but at the end of this, I only paid 120 for it versus say 160 on Amazon. It looks like I've been ripped off again on Amazon with something else. I mean, the list now is probably up to about 5 things now that I've bought off Amazon that basically has been a bit on the old dodgy side, or it wasn't quite what I actually ordered. But by the time you send it back and try and get the right thing, you end up forking out more money anyway. So you might as well just live with what you've got. And they know this, and this is how they get you. So once again, it's just another con on Amazon. So I'll just live with it and get on with it. It's okay. I can't see anything really majorly wrong with it. It'll keep on working, so I'll just live with it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Okay, bye now.